What's going on, YouTube? This is Unger to the Max here. Salute, and it is about 8:15 on Tuesday, March 27th, or 2015. So, as you can tell by the video, it is Cavaliers at Miami Heat. And Cavaliers have lost 13 straight games at Miami. Yeah, that's right. 13 straight games at American Airlines Arena. Ugh. But what's good about this game is it's on the first night of a back-to-back. Many of the games that we've played in Miami have been on the second night of a back-to-back, usually after playing Orlando, which makes sense because you go from Orlando down to Miami. But this is the first night of a back-to-back. Tomorrow will be at not Time Warner Cable Arena. It's Spectrum Center. Tyler Johnson hits for three, and Miami takes a 2-0 lead. As you can see, I have my Cleveland Cavaliers mug. But this is the first game for the Cavaliers against the Heat since we did that roster overhaul and trade. Since we traded Dwayne Wade back to Miami, which, as I've said multiple times, he never should have left. That is Pat Riley's fault. You idiot. In that instance, he was an idiot. He should have paid Dwayne Wade the money he deserved. He took a pay cut so that LeBron and Chris Bosh could come to Miami. But did Pat Whiteside, excuse me. And Kevin Love is down. Oh, we just got him back from an injury. So this guy, for some reason, it's not, I can't get the channel right now. Or, actually, I'll read you the message that it says. It says, the game currently being telecast is not available due to contractual league requirements. Please check your local listings to find out where the game is available in your area. Haven't had this problem with other TNT when other Cavaliers games have been on TNT this season. So I'm not sure what changed with that. Wait, did Kevin Love just lose a tooth or something? Baseball season's coming back, too. Indians baseball returns on Thursday when they open the season in Seattle against the Mariners. But this is about the Cavaliers. So like I said, we have not won in Miami in 13 games. Kevin Love has to go back to the locker room. Let's see. When did the Cavaliers last beat Miami in Miami? It was 13 games ago when we still had Daniel Gibson. So probably in like 2007 or something. Yeah, I'm not sure why, but Miami has, for some reason, has been a house of horrors for the Cavaliers. Well, that's no surprise during the 4 years that LeBron was teamed up with Bosh in Miami, because the Cavaliers were just bad during that time. I mean, we got the first overall pick with Kyrie, and then the fourth overall pick with Tristan Thompson. Then the next year we absolutely wasted the first overall pick when we drafted Anthony Bennett with the number one pick, and I don't know why we did. That was one of the dumbest draft picks I have ever seen. Ugh. Oh, LeBron probably could have dunked that, but Dragic. I think Jordan Mickey tried to catch that, but it's knocked away and picked up by the Cavaliers. Oh, two former Wyoming Cowboys are on the floor. James Johnson of Miami and Larry Nance Jr. of the Cavaliers. Josh Richardson is in. Cavaliers have to keep control of him because if not, he can explode and have a big game. I'm also surprised Justice Winslow's career hasn't taken off more. Because Winslow had a good career with when he was at Duke. He wasn't the greatest scorer, but he was a decent scorer. Also, but what I thought that Justice Winslow was really good at Duke was defense. But Miami doesn't seem to play him a lot. And I'm not sure why. Because it doesn't make sense as LeBron hits the shot over Josh Richardson. Nope, that was Jeff Green. And the Cavaliers take a 6-5 lead. 3-pointer for Miami, and he's got it. And they get it. And Miami goes up 8-6, 7-5, 309. We have won our last 5 games overall, but like I've said, we've lost 13 straight games in Miami. Oh, goal. They're calling. It looked like a block from Jordan Mickey, but no, sorry. There's the. It was. They're calling it a goaltending. So it is 8-8. But Miami gets right to the rim. Jordan Mickey. Nope. Rather, it was actually James Johnson. Jeff Green tried to post up Josh Richardson. Yeah, Miami has won the last 13 games against the Cavaliers. And James Johnson gets right to the rim. No problem. And timeout Cavaliers. Oh yeah, Kelly Olynyk is playing for the Miami Heat now. It is Miami up by 4, 12-8. This is a big game for both teams actually, because the Cavaliers are in third place in the Eastern Conference standing, and the Heat are currently in eighth place. So right now, the current NBA matchup, the current matchups in the Eastern Conference would be Raptors against Heat, Celtics, Bucks, Cavaliers, Wizards, 76ers, Pacers. Those actually sound like really good matchups to me. The one team I would like to avoid, if we can, are the 76ers. They are a scary team. Markelle Fultz just started playing for them. I don't think he'll be inserted into the starting lineup, but he could, if he starts playing well, he could very well make an impact. In the Western Conference, the current playoff matchups, if the playoffs started today, the matchups would be Rockets, Timberwolves, Warriors, Jazz, Trailblazers, Spurs, and Thunder, Pelicans. So there's some decent matchups in that, but Minnesota at one point was the number 3 seed in the Western Conference. And then Jimmy Butler got injured, and I believe he is done for the season. He said he might try and come back for the playoffs. We'll see. But Minnesota had so much potential to do way better than they are. Like I said, they were the number 3 seed. But without Jimmy Butler, they've struggled. They lost to the Memphis Grizzlies last night, who got their 20th win last night. 20th. Although they don't have the worst record in the NBA. That record belongs to the Phoenix Suns, because the Suns only have 19 wins. Yeah, 19 wins. It's actually interesting because Dwayne Wade said that when LeBron was in Miami, he had reached the pinnacle of his career. Yeah, as Dwayne Wade just said, LeBron is finding new levels, even in his 15th season, which he might leave again, he might not. As a Cavaliers fan, it has me a little bit uneasy. And I was actually on a little bit of a different note. Like I said, I'll be uploading videos from WWE Monday Night Raw later. I might do that tomorrow. I might do that Thursday. I'm not sure. It'll be sometime this week. So be on the lookout for that. But it is 12-8. Cavaliers have... Hey, Calderon got it with about 2 seconds left on the shot clock. It's only a 2-point game with about 7:55 remaining in the first quarter. Cavaliers are 4 of 7 on field goals. Miami is 5 of 6. James Johnson, as Austin Carr just said, it's the 3rd or 4th time that he's gotten to the paint easily by going to his right. Miami is 9-1 in their last 10 home games. I actually got to go to their arena. I called it arena number 18 in the video. That might change though, because number one, those tickets just vanished, meaning the text on them, because I didn't get them laminated fast enough, and so they pretty much disappeared. Right here. Yeah, usually I have more Cavaliers gear on, but usually I have more Cavaliers gear on. Army Nation. It's good. I still can't believe that we've lost 13 straight games in Miami. It's been Miami, for some reason, has been an absolute house of horrors. An American Airlines Arena is a nice arena. What I love about it, because even though we're playing in Miami, I'm not gonna trash talk the Heat. The only team I might trash talk like that is the Warriors. Ugh, I did not like the Warriors. But anyway, first off, I love the Heat's logo. Just a big basketball on fire with the white rim going around it. But sorry, gotta take care of this super quick. Had to take care of something on my phone. But yeah, the seats inside American Airlines Arena are red and orange. I love that. But here's something strange. Michael Jordan never played for the Heat, and yet his jersey is retired in American Airlines Arena. I don't understand why. Calderon, it looked like he was just about to get the alley-oop, but Miami got in the way, and it's 12-10. Let's see if Olynyk checks in soon. It is still Cavaliers ball, though, but 19 seconds left. Calderon, Oh, he should have tried to lob that earlier. He had the pass available, but it just didn't work out. We are 8-3 in our last 11 home road games, so we've gotten better. But overall, we're still struggling against teams above 500. And I believe Miami is, even though they're a playoff team right now, they are below. Nope, they are above 500, 39-35. So I believe they are 4 games above. And I'm just replying to a chat. And it's 12-10. Oh, it looks like Justice Winslow is in. And as I was saying, Miami should use Justice Winslow more because even though he's not a great scorer, he's a decent defender and he can get points for Miami. So I don't understand. Wow, that was great defense. Allowed Jordan Mickey to get right to the rim. It's 14-10 Cavaliers with about, or no, 14-10 Miami rather. And oh, that looked like a kickball violation, but yep, it is a kickball violation. Field goal percentage. Miami 75%, Cleveland 36%. So our defense is doing a great job so far. Not our, like I said, with the makeup of our team this season, teams have been able to run a pick and roll, and their guards have been able to get to the rim at without a second of hesitation. With 14-10, Rodney Hood into the game for the Cavaliers. Hood, no. Rebound to Miami, Jordan Mickey. So here come the Heat. I'll actually let you watch a little bit of the game. Turn up the volume a little bit. Tyler Johnson again? Nah. Okay. I thought you intended to include the puns of we just need to get warmed up. I thought you meant that there was a pun intended since we're playing the Miami Heat. Dragic out to Tyler Johnson. A 3. No. Loose ball. How are they calling that a loose ball foul against us? Against George Hill. When he. Oh, that's why, because he locked his arm like that. Ugh. Okay. Oh, Kelly Olynyk. He's the one guy on the Miami Heat I do not like. Why? Oh, Dwayne Wade just checked in. One of my all-time favorite players. And again, Pat Riley disrespected him. Yes, I do live in Cleveland. I've lived in Cleveland my entire life. That's why I'm a Cavaliers fan till the day I die. Dwayne Wade. But I do have a goal to see a game at every NBA team's arena. And originally, this trip that I just did recently when I went to Philadelphia and Washington, where arenas 19 and 20. But me and my dad changed that because number one, he goes on these trips because he enjoys being with me and because he enjoys basketball. But we decided to change it because in our previous spring break trip, what was I just going to say? Oh, we went to Minnesota, Milwaukee, and Chicago. And so the first game was at Target Center, where the Timberwolves were supposed to play the Portland Trailblazers. But a couple days before that, the Timberwolves Target Center, where the Timberwolves play, was hosting a college ice hockey tournament. It might have been the Frozen Four. So what happened was condensation from having the ice on the floor had come up onto the Timberwolves onto the court, and the Timberwolves crew could not stop the condensation, so the game canceled. So now I have to go back to Minnesota and actually see a Timberwolves game, because for me it does not count to just be at the arena. Because get this, we were at the arena, had our seats, had our tickets, sat in our seats, and what happens? Game canceled. So now we have to change the count. Also, Miami is now number 2 because for the longest time I thought I had lost Heat tickets from a game I went to against the Utah Jazz way back in 2009. But somehow my parents found them and gave them to me. So I guess I have to change the count. So I think this is an updated list. Let me check. No, I have to change this. Yeah, I'm sorry. I'm just changing something on my phone right now. Super quick. Yeah, so now the list goes Cleveland Cavaliers, because duh. Of course, the Cavaliers are the first one because they're my hometown team, to the in Staples Center. But the reason I say that the Clippers and Lakers are two separate arenas is because with Clippers, there was nothing Los Angeles Lakers. Even the Lakers banners were covered up. But when I went to the Lakers game the next night, there was nothing Los Angeles Clippers. It was all Lakers. So that's why I'm counting Clippers and Lakers as two separate arenas. So from the Lakers, it was to the San Antonio Spurs, to the Houston Rockets, to the Dallas Mavericks, to the Orlando Magic, to the Detroit Pistons, to the Toronto Raptors, to the Phoenix Suns, to the Minnesota Timberwolves, which, as I said, that's the game that got canceled, to the Milwaukee Bucks, to the Chicago Bulls, to the Philadelphia 76ers, to the Washington Wizards. I'm not Larry Nance with a nice dunk, and it remains 1914. So I don't know how to count Miami. Do I count it as number 18? Or since the tickets pretty much all the text and stuff got removed because I didn't laminate it. So do I count that? Or do I count the first time when the trips weren't officially happening? What do you think? I'm going to pose this question to you. The well, as the 18th. LeBron gets inside and scores. It's back down to a 3-point game. LeBron and 27.5 points against the Suns. So it's 22-16. Blue Jackets play the Oilers tonight in Edmonton. 22-16. Good defense by Miami. Guess who? Dwayne Wade. And no, that was Dwayne Wade who just scored it. So 24-16. And the first time I saw the Heat, it was before they had LeBron and Chris Paul. But they did have Dwayne Wade. And as I've said multiple times already, here comes Miami again. Wayne Ellington, 27-16. Miami goes up by 11. Crap. 8-0 scoring run for Miami. You cannot let Wayne Ellington get going like this. That's part of the reason when I saw Miami play Orlando recently, that's the reason why Miami was able to come back and win that game. Was because that's a big reason why Miami was able to come back and win that game was because what are you talking about, Army Nation 2018? Was it crazy when we Oh, yes, it was crazy. I think I literally what? We didn't win the championship in Cleveland. We won it at Golden State. But the Lake Erie Monsters won the Calder with the Cavaliers this season. Wade averaged 11 points. So, but it just did not work. 28-18 Miami. And like I said, we've lost 13 straight games. 13 straight games in Miami. I don't know why. Excluding the LeBron and Miami era. Because those games we were obviously going to lose those games because I hate to say this, but we were pretty much nothing without LeBron during those 4 years he was in Miami. We were nothing. I don't know why Dan Gilbert was saying, oh yeah, when LeBron left from Miami, yeah, we're going to win a championship before LeBron. Yeah, that was not going to happen. So at the end of the first quarter, it is Miami 29, Cavaliers 18. As I said, though, this is the first half video, so I will be discussing more in the second half. We're trying to go with we had 36% shooting from the field in that quarter. That's not how you're going to beat good teams. LeBron only had 6 points and 2 assists, and James Johnson has 6 points, 2 rebounds, 2 assists. Ay. It's weird. I don't know what to say about this. For some reason, we beat up on bad teams that are below 500, but against good teams that are above 500, we dominate. Or no, we struggle. Although the one exception to a team that's below 500 that we dominate are the Brooklyn Nets. For some reason, we LeBron's time to shine is really more in the fourth quarter, not the second quarter. But for some reason, whenever we play the Brooklyn Nets, we always seem to struggle. Yes, we win, but for some reason, it's always a close game against Brooklyn. I've never understood why. It's really weird. On college basketball note, in the NIT, Western Kentucky leads Utah 60-59 with about 4.5 left in the fourth quarter. And I like that college basketball is doing 4 quarters instead of, at least in the NIT, that college basketball is doing 4 quarters instead of 2 halves. It produces higher scoring games, at least in theory. So we are back from commercial for the start of the second half. And this, or not second half, wow. I mean second quarter. Yeah, I was going to say 29-18. That is a really low first score, first half. No. Again, when we played the Toronto Raptors last Wednesday, which we play them coming up soon on April 3rd in Cleveland, but I'm still baffled how we won that game against the Raptors because we gave up 79 points in the first half. It makes no sense. So here we go. Start of the second half from American Airlines Arena. What's scary? So the Heat start with it because the Cavaliers won the tip. So it's Miami with it now. So Dwayne Wade, Wayne Ellington. Oh, Kelly Olynyk with a 3-pointer, and it's 32-18. 32-18. Miami is shooting 58% from the field. Cavaliers are shooting 36%. Miami is 5 of 9 from 3-point range. Both teams have 9 rebounds each. Yeah, it's bad. Miami has 7 points off turnovers. The Cavaliers have 2. 9 assists for Miami, 3 for the Cavaliers. Both teams have 10 points in the paint, but Miami has 15 points off the bench. Cavaliers only have 6. Actually make that 17 points off the bench as Olynyk scores again. 34-18. Like I said, for some reason, American Airlines Arena in Miami has been a house of horrors for the Cavaliers. Let me check the box score on my phone, and I'll tell you some of the leading scores. Let me check. Miami's on a 15-2 scoring run, 34-18. Yeah, that's bad. 34 minus 18. The Cavaliers are down 16 right now. They're down 16. Come on. We can do better than that. The season series, the Cavaliers lead the series 2-0. No, not standings. Yeah, we won the last matchup 91-89, but the Heat actually had more rebounds than us, 52-49. Yeah, LeBron is the top scoring player for the Cavaliers with only 6 points. Count them. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. For Miami, the leading scorer is James Johnson, also with 6 points. Kelly Olynyk misses the 3. Back come the Cavaliers. Clarkson. Come on, can we please generate some offense? 34-18. Wayne Ellington. Oh, I thought he was going to shoot that. Olynyk. Oh, that was way too easy. Yeah. It's not just LeBron choking in Miami. For some reason, the team as a whole struggles. We're down 18. Miami has literally doubled up the score on us. No, when we play Miami at home, for some reason, LeBron does well. It's when we're in Miami that not just LeBron, the whole team struggles. I don't know why. It's just like games 3 and 4 of the 2016 Eastern Conference Finals. We dominated the Raptors in the first 2 games in the Eastern Conference Finals back in 2016. But then the Raptors came back and dominated us in games 3 and 4. But then we beat the crap out of them in game 5 and somehow won game 6 in Toronto to go on to the finals. But there's something I want to address about 2016. Yes, I know 2016 is 2 years ago, and you're probably thinking, why is he talking about 2016? We're in the 2018 season. Talk about current things. But no, let me talk. There's something I want to talk about with the 2016 season, and that's Drama Queen Green. Oh, did I say his name wrong? You're right, I did. No, I didn't. It's Drama Queen Green, who should have gotten a flagrant foul in Game 4 when he not even covertly kicked Steven Adams in the groin, but he gets no suspension, no fine, or maybe he got fined $25,000. I don't think he even got fined. That might have been Dante Jones on Bismarck Biyombo. At the end of the game in Game 3 in the 2016 Eastern Conference Finals. But in Game 4 of the 2016 Western Conference Finals, Draymond Green clearly kicked. Yes, Draymond Green, the ball kicker. Because he did it in the Game 4 of the 2016 NBA Finals. And that time he got suspended because it got changed to a flagrant foul. Why didn't he get a freaking flagrant foul in Game 4 against the Thunder? That was clearly a kick right to the groin. I don't know why. Let me see if I can find a video of it. See it well because it doesn't show up. Draymond Green kicks Steven Adams. Here we go. Yep, Draymond Green intention. And you tell me you might not be able to see it that well.
He's been living on the floor throughout the first 3 games of this Western Conference Finals.
Hang on, let me rewind. Did you see the kick? It was clear as day, but the NBA didn't do anything about it. Meanwhile, it's 36-20. So we've cut it to a 16-point game with about 9 minutes and 30 seconds left. But I will always criticize the Golden State Warriors. Always. And again, this is 2016, but Stephen Curry should not have won unanimous MVP. It was just that the media was enamored with his shooting. But it's 36-20, 16-point game. 9 minutes remaining in the first half. But here's the interesting thing. The Timberwolves had a chance to draft Stephen Curry, but because they had picks 5 and 6 back to back. But what do they do? Instead of drafting Stephen Curry, hang on, what year was Stephen Curry drafted? Let me look this up. He was 2000. He was the 7th pick in the 2009 NBA draft. Let's see. The 2009 NBA draft. First pick was Blake Griffin. Dwayne Wade blocks LeBron. Ugh. Wow. Good defense by Olynyk, but Wade says, sorry, best friend, but I gotta erase you. Yeah. Oh, Hasheem Thabeet. He was drafted in 2009. Guess what? He hasn't done anything. So it's been funny. 38-20 with about 8:22 left. And like I said, for some reason, we always struggle in Miami. 8 minutes left. Let me see if I can figure out what the order of the 2000. I think the Timberwolves drafted Johnny Flynn. No, it went Ricky Rubio and then Johnny Flynn. Yeah, Ricky Rubio is now with the Utah Jazz. Johnny Flynn's is completely out of the NBA. And Stephen Curry is a back-to-back, is a 2-time NBA champion and a 2-time MVP. So Minnesota, you freaking messed up. But the Cavaliers are messing up right now too. So, I guess it's in the same boat. I don't know. 38-20 though, 7:57 left, and as I've said multiple times, we have lost 13. We have lost 13 straight games at the American Airlines Arena in Miami on Biscayne Street. Kevin, outlet to Dwayne Wade. And like I said, this is the first time we're playing Dwayne Wade since we traded him. Miami is 5-12 on 3-pointers. Cavaliers 0-for-7. Yeah, that ain't gonna get it done. About 7.5 minutes left in the first half now. Dwayne Wade, too easy. And guess what? Miami is up by 20. Yay. Our pick and roll defense has been pretty much non-existent, vaporized, vanished into thin air. It's just bad. I'm wondering what type of defense we're playing right now. Oh, I know. None. We aren't playing defense. It's like Dwayne Wade. That wasn't even a good pick that Dwayne Wade got, but we didn't try and fight over the pick or anything. So Wade gets a wide open shot, and the Cavaliers are missing jump shots left and right, not even trying to get to the rim, even though Miami doesn't have their best shot blocker, Dwayne Wade, a wide open 3. Wow, Miami actually missed the shot, but they get the offensive rebound. 40-21. So it's a 19-point game. So that's an improvement, I guess, right? Not. Dwayne Wade right off the glass, and it's 42-21. So instead of being down 20, we're down 21. Even better. Yay. I don't get it. What do we need to do to beat the Heat in Miami? I don't get it. We've lost 13 straight games in Miami. Haven't won there since probably 2007 or something, I would think. But there's 6:22 left in the first half. Miami has 42 points, although they're not catching the Houston Rockets, who earlier this season actually got 90 points in the first half in Phoenix. So that's not that great of an accomplishment because, frankly, the Suns are just terrible. And Larry Nance Jr. just missed a wide open layup. So here comes Miami. But here's part of the problem. We're relying on LeBron to do all of the work by himself, just like when he was first here with us. I think that's part of the reason why he left the Cavaliers in the first place. So, yeah, I'm still trying to figure out why we traded Kyrie. Because when we had Kyrie, LeBron didn't have all the scoring load on him. He could give it to Kyrie and let Kyrie go to work. But for example, Game 5, 2016 Eastern Conference or NBA Finals. Granted, Draymond Green was suspended for that game because of the kick to LeBron's groin. But both LeBron and Kyrie had 41 points, combining for 82. And then apparently, like LeBron with Irving get into a heated discussion, and the Cavaliers go, they're not going to be able to figure this out. So they trade LeBron to. That's true that Kyrie wanted to leave. And I think that was partially because he felt like he was a second wheel. Which, when you're with LeBron, you kind of expect that. Wouldn't you? I mean, it makes sense. But I don't know why we thought getting Isaiah Thomas would do anything, because he clearly didn't work out. Jay Crowder busted. Ante Zizic has played a few games. So Thompson tries to get the rebound, but it's out of bounds. Yay, this game is going so well for us right now. Down 22. Field goals this quarter. Cavaliers 0 of 11. Miami 6 of 10. Yeah, going 0 of 11 in a quarter. That's really going to help you cut into a lead of 22. Not. This is hilarious. Wayne Ellington for 3. Oh my God, Miami actually missed a shot. So here come the Cavaliers. Jeff Green, can you please? Hey, Cavaliers, I have a question. Did you forget what offense is? LeBron gets to the free throw, goes to the line, and that looks like it should have been goaltending, but they're just calling it a regular foul. Oh, the Kardashian curse of Tristan Thompson. Maybe not. I don't know. That looks like it should be a goaltend. Let's see. No, that does not. Now that I look at it, that does not look like goaltending. Yeah, but for it to be goaltending, I believe the rule is that the ball has to be coming back down, and that ball was still on the way up. So that would be a clean block. But it's not a clean block because LeBron's going to the free throw line. LeBron says he has one shot, but so let's see. Are they calling it goaltending? I guess they are. I don't fully agree with that call, but hey, it's points for the Cavaliers, so that's good. 43-24. We're down 19. Yay! 5 minutes left. First half. Can the Cavaliers actually play defense and generate offense, please? That would be fantastic. Kelly Olynyk gets right to the rim. No Cavalier tried to stop him. 45-24. I don't get it. LeBron gets right to the rim. 45-26. 19-point game. But it's not that the refs have to give us more calls. It's that the Cavaliers are settling for too many jump shots. They're settling for 3-point shots. They're not trying to get to the rim at all. And they're missing jump shots. They're missing their layups. It hasn't been a good game for us so far. It really hasn't. And we can't rely on LeBron because this is a team sport. Although with the way the league is now, you need like 3 or 4 superstars to win a championship. And that's because of the Boston Celtics in 2008 when Boston brought in Ray Allen and Kevin Garnett. People say, hey, LeBron makes a layup. It's 45-28. So maybe we're actually coming back a little bit. But I've heard many fans say this whole Big 3, Big 4 era started when LeBron and Chris Bosh teamed up with Dwayne Wade in Miami. No, in my opinion, it started way back in 2008 when the Boston Celtics decided to bring Paul Pierce, decided to add Kevin Garnett and Ray Allen and decided to pair Kevin Garnett and Ray Allen with Paul Pierce, thus forming the first Big 3. Miami then followed suit in 2010 with Dwayne Wade, LeBron James, and Chris Bosh. But in my opinion, the last true team to win a championship before the Cavaliers in 2016 was the Dallas. Actually, I can't even put us in that category because we had LeBron and Kyrie. So the last true team to win an NBA championship was the 2011 Dallas Mavericks. Yes, they had Dirk Nowitzki and Jason Kidd, but first off, Jason Kidd was way past his prime. I believe he retired a couple seasons after that. Dirk Nowitzki was past his prime. Granted, he's still playing, but the Maverick and Dirk was their own lone superstar. They didn't have this Big 3, but they were playing the Big 3 in Miami. It was a rematch of the 2006 NBA Finals when Miami won it in 6 games after Dallas blew a series lead. I believe it was 2-1 because no team had ever come back from a 3-1 deficit until the Cavaliers did it in 2016. So the Mavericks were the last true team that did not have a Big 3 or Big 4 or anything like that to win an NBA championship. That's my honest opinion. You can disagree if you want to, but maybe the Lakers of 2009 and 2010, but I wouldn't even say that because the Lakers had Derek Fisher, Kobe Bryant, and Pau Gasol, and Andrew Bynum. So I wouldn't. That's why I'm saying the Mavericks of 2011. It's 45-28. So back to this game. Olynyk has 10 points off the bench in 12 minutes. LeBron has a game high 13 points on 5 of 10 shooting. Dwayne Wade 8 points on 3 of 5 field goals off the bench in 9 minutes. And I respect that Dwayne Wade is willing to come off the bench. He even blocked his best friend LeBron James. And they've said multiple times in interviews, if LeBron and Dwayne Wade were peanut butter and jelly, LeBron would be the jelly and Dwayne Wade would be the peanut butter. I know that sounds a little bit odd, but that's their words, not mine. So about 3 minutes, 25 seconds left. 45-28. Cavaliers struggling in Miami. What else is new? Hey, the Heat actually missed a shot. We can get within 14. So let's see if we can actually do something. Can somebody else score besides LeBron? Because LeBron just missed a jump shot. So here comes Miami. Tyler Johnson bringing it up past the Heat's logo. Stops, spins. Actually, that was more of a pivot. Rodney Hood. Nope. LeBron. No, that was Jeff Green. And that didn't go. 2 minutes, 40 seconds left. 45-28. So this game is going really well as Miami gets right to the rim again. I believe that was James Johnson. 47-28. 19-point game. Yay! 22 points in the paint for Miami. 18 for the Cavaliers. So it's not that big of a difference, only 4 points, but still, you can't give up 22 points in the paint and expect to win. It's kind of pathetic. At times, like I said, our defense has been non-existent. Vanished. Gone, pretty much vanished into thin air. To the point where our offense has pretty much tried to play catch up. And anything you can do, I can do better. That's what it feels like at times that the Cavaliers have to do. 2 minutes. Hey, Tristan Thompson actually scored, and it's a 17-point game.
My question. Offense that.
Yeah. I mean, yeah, because the NBA has become a very offensive dominated league. But if it's you want to be able to get defensive stops, if it's 97-93, you don't want the other team getting a chance to score to cut it to a 5-point game or to a 2-point game as Miami goes up 19, 49-30. So, this is atrocious right now. Ugh. Shooting percentage? Last I checked, it was 58, but it's probably gone up. Yeah, with that pun intended. And Miami's back up by 20, 50-30. At least Miami hasn't gotten 79 points like Toronto did in the first half the other night, although the Cavaliers came back and won that game. But the Cavaliers were at home for that game. This is in Miami, where again, we've lost 13 straight games. It's pathetic. It really is. The Oilers just scored. Ryan Nugent Hopkins. It's 1-0 Edmonton. Let's see. Draymond Green is out again. Yeah, the Miami outscored us 29-18 in the first quarter, and they're outscoring us 21-13 in the second quarter. Miami's biggest lead, 22. Cavaliers' biggest lead, 1. 3 times the game has been tied. Longest run, 11. 4 lead changes. Miami has more rebounds, 20 overall. More assists, 12-6. Field goal percentage, 55.6 for Miami, 28.6 for Cleveland. 33.3% on 3-pointers for Miami, 0 for Cleveland. But we do have a better free throw percentage than Miami, 87.5-70. 54-34. Cavaliers 1 of 10 on 3-pointers. Miami is 5 of 15. So I wonder what Larry Drew will say to the Cavaliers at halftime. 6, 5, 4, 3.